Today, we are joined by someone who is finals bound in the My Team Unlimited tournament. Definitive, welcome to 2K TV.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I was stressing just watching out. The big question is, how are you doing, my man?
Oh man, it's crazy, to think that all the time on 2K, all the nights playing and labbing, it was all worth it,
Explain what kind of 2K player you are and how much time and effort you.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche en Beyond, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Larry Nance out there with MP. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose. And it's Barrett at the small forward. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number one is health. Outside. Of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Here's Rose. There's the pass to Barrett. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cullen passes to MP. Nurkic in the post, guarded by Robinson, and finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Pass to Nurkic, and the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's MP, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there haven't been too many players who had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
And both free throws good for MP. We're about 1 minute into the first. Lillard against Rose. Over in the corner, Randall. Here's Barrett. And the layup's good off the glass.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
And MP with the basket on the assist by McCollum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
No, I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Barrett, no good. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. MP against Barrett. Left side Nance. It's stolen by Rose. Passes to Barrett. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
His first personal. First team foul.
Here's Randall, and there's the drive. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 20, battered the record for highest field goal percentage in a season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
And it's not talked about all that much.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Toppin is out there with Nerlens Noel. And it's Walker in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Portland leading. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Hawks lit up the floor. He scored an amazing number of points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line.
And so Zeller nails both of them. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Toppin with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Walker's shot is off. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Fournier's shot is off.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Back to MP. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the deep.
Here's Fournier. Coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Pass to Noel. Back to Walker. Dishes it to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Noel with it. And Zeller picks him up defensively. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys. Puts the pass in the perfect position. Easy shot.
The pass to Zeller. Back to MP. Here's Snell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. MP left side. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
That's on Evan Fournier.
The D has to be careful guarding MP. He's skilled at finding ways to attract contact while shooting.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Powell, he's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for MP. Knicks trail by 7. And here's Barrett. He's got 11. Outside Fournier. Puts up a 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3 or he will make you pay.
MP, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
That puts them in the lead. Walker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's New York. Big stretch here going 10-2. Fournier against Powell. Barrett, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Simons, the pass to MP. Kicks it to Powell. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Barrett slams it in.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Little. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing. The teammates getting pumped. And then it's like a runaway train.
That's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Robinson kicks to Barrett. No good from outside.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Releases from the wing and drills it. Walker's got 9 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Passes it to Powell. To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's Fournier. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. MP, no good. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And the dunk by Robinson.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Fournier. Powell, the pass to MP. Fournier against Powell. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off solid.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Manuel quickly. He's checked in for the Knicks. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Knicks leading by 3. Walker dishes to Toppin. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Randall's checked in for Toppin. And then for the Trailblazers, Nancy's checked in for Cody Zeller. McCollum comes in for Norman Powell. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Knocked away. Nurkic with the steal. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Walker, bounce pass. Robinson kicks to Fournier. Pass to quickly. Just 5 to shoot. And Evan Fournier with a 3. Fournier's got 8 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's McCollum. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
On defense, the Knicks. And the dunk by MP.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Knicks leading by 4. Always fun to see, Doris, isn't it? Second-generation guys like Larry Nance Jr. He brings a real legacy with him to the court.
I mean, how cool is it that you get to follow in your dad's footsteps to the NBA? The same jersey as his father, right down to the number. Boy, just so great to see them working as a team at that 2018 dunk contest. Too cool.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the left wing, Walker with a clean look. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. MP against Fournier. Nurkic. That one off the back iron and out. Knicks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. They grabbed their own miss.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
The pass to MP. He kicks it to Nurkic. Back to MP. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Walker against Nurkic. Here's Fournier. Randall uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And last year, Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right. He was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
Nurkic trying to get open. The offensive rebound. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Knicks. Quickly kicks to Fournier. And he's good on the 3-ball. Fournier's got 17 now.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
How about the athleticism from MP on that jam? Putting the defense on notice.
Fournier pass to Walker. Back to Fournier. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
MP against Fournier. 6 on the shot clock. Back to MP. It's deflected.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's from
MP's got 24 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
New York moving the ball around. MP against Fournier. Outside Robinson. Feeds it to Walker. Shoots over Nurkic. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Second chance shot, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And the dunk by MP.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
The tray. Offensive rebound. Launches it. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And so it's New York in command with a 16-point. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Nance, and it's MP in at small forward. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. That's what he brings to the party. And this is where MP's raw talent and toughness really stand out, attacking in the painted area.
For Portland, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP. New York leading by 17. Now Rose. Shot from 12. Robinson kicks to Rose. Pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Nance. MP with it. Out defended by Randall. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Rose. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
No backing down when MP takes it up. He just slams it right in the grill.
Rose finds Barrett. Down low. Here's Randall. Randall is doubled. And that one is good. Randall's got 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Rose passes to Barrett. To the middle. Wants to get it to Randall and does. Over Nance. Randall no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Rose. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Rose against Lillard. Pass to Barrett. On the wing quickly. Shot clock at 6. Bobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic LU jam.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The G League has been a proving ground for many aspiring NBA players, including the Lakers' Alex Caruso. He said a big reason guys get stuck there is they don't.
Blazer substitution.
Pass to Noel. And stolen by MP. To the paint. Zeller inside. Noel on him. Shot by Zeller, no good. Here's Barrett. That one, no good. And it's Portland the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Powell. Now the pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Walker with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Walker's shot is off.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Little, he's checked in for Robert Covington.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Nasir Little.
New York leading by 11. Now, here's Walker. He's got 12. Pass to Noel. Back to Walker. Passes it to Toppin. New York, no good that time either. Trailblazers trail by 11. Floats it up for MP. And the dunk by MP.
And look at how synced up MP is with his guys. They're in perfect rhythm for that alley-oop.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Walker the pass to Toppin. On the wing quickly. Shoots over Powell. And it's quickly missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
A nice shot by MP.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Walker. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. He lobs it up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on MP.
13
What
foul.
do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Evan Fournier's checked in for New York. Poked away and stolen by MP. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Fournier's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Assist from Norman Powell.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Walker with it. 12 points for him. Outside Fournier. And the rejection by MP. And they're pushing it up. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Quickly. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. And Noel kicks to Fournier. Shot clock at 5. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. At the elbow, it's MP. Pass to Simons. Quickly against MP. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Fournier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, Fournier has now turned himself to an effective scorer from any area. He's starting to catch fire.
And there's the pass to Pop.
In the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, MP. It's deflected. Quickly against Powell. Quickly kicks to Noel. And here is Quickly. Back to Fournier. Driving to the basket. There's Walker with the 3. The three-pointers right on target. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Well, the catch and shoot is Kemba's game, right? He can play in pick and roll, or he can play off a teammate.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Boy, the game of basketball has exploded in Europe, and in one country in particular, France. Evan Fournier has been a fixture on the French national team, and he has got some incredible teammates.
Robinson's checked in for New York. Barrett comes in for Fournier. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Nurkic checked in for Zeller. And Larry Nance is subbed in for a little.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in for Fournier. He's joined in the international competitions by NBA Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Boy, what a great 1-2 punch for the French, including those two. 9 players from France saw time in the NBA in the 2021 season. Gives you some sense of how the talent pool continues to expand. Incredible.
Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded close from the arc. That's good from Randall on the assist by Barrett. Randall's got 12.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shot's good by Walker.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Simons, the pass to MP. Nurkic trying to get open. MP, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Powell kept alive. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Powell. Here's Simons. To stop the drought. And too long on the shot. And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. To the inside, here's MP. That's tipped.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Walker. Here's Robinson. Trying to get open is Randall. Robinson, that's good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Trailblazers trail by 18. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
Passes it to Barrett. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Trailblazers ball.
The Trailblazers shooting well. 50% from the floor. And good! There's another.
One more 50-point game from him as he continues to move towards the top spot.
I have never seen a season like this. Over and over, he continues to explode on the offensive end.
The top spot for most 50-point games in a season comes from the scoring year of all scoring years. Wilt Chamberlain's amazing 1962 season. Wilt actually averaged 50 points a game that year.
Randall passes to Barrett. Back to Randall. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Here's MP. A shake. Nurkic trying to get open. The Knicks leading by 16. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Stolen by Quickly. Randall with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Barrett, no good.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in.
Well, just a tremendous job pursuing the basketball by Larry Nance Jr. and then gets the score to complement the board.
Rose kicks to Quickly. Pass to Randall. Over Nance. It's hauled in by MP.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Barrett, and he drops it in from the low post. Barrett's got 21 in the game.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
The pass to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Over Nance. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Nance against Barrett. Here's Rose. Rose double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Portland with the ball. New York leading by 16. And that one drops for him.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Knicks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Rose. Sweet little floater. And the Knicks lead by 20.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the dunk by MP.
And MP's shot selection is impressive. Terrific at realizing when he should look to fire.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Outside Rose. Pass to Randall. Back to Rose. 4 on the clock. Driving the lane. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
Yep, that one goes in there. MP's got 56 points in the game.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Here's Rose. Lays it up and banks it in.
Absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
Down low. MP passes to Nance. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Quickly finds Barrett. Back to Quickly. Now Barrett. Outside Rose. That's short off the rim. And so MP will bring it up for the Trailblazers. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Back to Rose. Barrett against MP. Now, here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. MP, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Robinson, second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Robinson's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Trailblazers shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett. Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Knicks leading by 21. Rose looking around. Knocks it loose. Nance with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Again, what an avalanche!
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Inside, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
If the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Nurkic with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Barrett against MP. And Nance kicks to Lillard. Here's Quickly. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Randall passes to Rose. And here's Barrett. Passes it to Robinson. Quickly with it. Nurkic with the block. Lillard with it. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Rose against Nance. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, this team doesn't necessarily rely on consistent scoring from Mitchell Robinson, so this is a bonus right now.
Here's Rose. Pass to Quickly. Outside Rose. Quickly the pass to Randall. Barrett wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And the foul on Derrick Rose.
13 foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Great play most of your career in the 90s. The game has really changed. Less physical, more skill. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Barrett against MP. Kicks it to Nurkic. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from McCollum. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. He dishes it to Rose. And the pass to Barrett. Outside Rose. Back to Quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over MP. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Back to MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Portland also making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Nance. McLemore has come in for McCollum. And it's Dennis Smith in for Lillard. Pass to Jackson. Covington with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it.
How you doing, John?
All right, MP. You know, look, I know you're busy, so thanks for taking the time to sit down with me. You've really made an impression this season, and I know our readers would love to learn more about you.
Hey, look, of course. Look, I'm happy to take time out for the fans.
Great, great. So, first up, what's been the biggest change in your life since joining the NBA?
You know, I got to say it's mostly the off-court stuff. I mean, you seen me play, John. That on-court transition, that's been smooth, but what's the difference is I got all this money now, all these opportunities, and I just feel blessed, and I hope that we'll be able to take advantage. That's not enough time in the day.
All right, let's talk about that. What type of opportunities are you talking about?
Okay, well, look, I used to have to post every day to get this money. Now, brands, they just hitting me up, throwing stacks at me just to post on the gram. I got rappers hitting me up to hop in the studio. It's just a lot of different directions I can go with this now. It's a lot.
A lot of people can't imagine professional athletes with interests outside of the sport they play, but what's your main interest when you're not focused on basketball?
Well, you know, music is my other great love besides basketball. So I'm trying to get my hand into that game. And if I can help put artists on, help put some love out for my city, then I'm definitely going to represent.
Not trying to count any chickens before they hatch here, but there's even been talk about you in the MVP race, which is truly remarkable for a rookie. I'm sure you know that. How does that make you feel?
Hey, I just take that as a reflection of the team's success. And if we weren't winning games, I wouldn't be getting mentioned in these conversations. So I'm humbled that folks think of me that way, but I'm focused on getting ready for these playoffs and not winning individual awards for the regular season, to be honest with you.
Well, MP, this has been a bunch of fun for me, and I'm sure the fans are going to love learning more about you.
Hey, anytime, John. I appreciate the good questions, man.
Of course. Thanks for the time.
I see you around, bud.
Okay, bud.